Welcome in Scorpio, hope all is well with you. I'm setting the tone and the mood for you, doing candlelight reading. I hear powers of 10. There's a YouTube video titled Powers of 10, 1977. You might find it fascinating. I see zeros being added to the end of your bank account balance. Something is definitely multiplying exponentially, and that could be your spiritual gifts as well. I also saw the number 16, so 1 plus 6 is 7. Maybe look up the angel number 16 and 7. Also, your birthday could be October 26, October 27, November 6, November 7, November 16, or November 17. You could be a life path 1, 5, 6, or 7. Let's jump into your reading. So we have the Power card, Solitude. We have the Emperor, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, the Tower card, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Lovers, Queen of Swords, 4 of Swords. So with the Power and Solitude card, your spiritual gifts or psychic abilities are at an all-time high. Maybe you need to conserve your energy and also try to stay away from being around people too long. You probably don't anyways. But I'm sure you can relate to this. As an Aquarian, I love humanity. You know, I want to help my fellow humans. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like being around people. You know, just going to the grocery store, as soon as I step in, I just want to leave. And I feel like you kind of are like that too. But I feel at this time with the Solitude card, you need to spend some time by yourself, possibly in nature. And I feel like your psychic abilities or downloads happen or are more powerful at night. And so with the Emperor card, the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups, the universe had it all planned out for you, Scorpio, before you were born. It was written in the stars. You might have had a rough childhood trying to fit in, but you were meant to stand out. And people just couldn't accept you and just couldn't get you. And I totally know how that feels. You know, just keep helping humanity with your gifts. Your gifts will be rewarded through gold and currency, etc. Remember I mentioned the 0 being added to your bank account? If you look at the 8 of Pentacles, 10th to the 8th power. You know how much money that is? Remember, you rule the 8th house of wealth, money, stocks, inheritance, and other people's money. Just keep doing what you do. Don't stop. Use your powers on the frequency of compassion, though, and the universe will reward you. Trust me. You might have an Aries moon, by the way, and I feel at this time you are not second-guessing your abilities. You know, if you look at the Emperor, he knows his power. But the lesson or advice here would be good use, not abuse of power. Yeah, we can become arrogant when people start revering us. It's a human tendency, you know. And sometimes the universe will humble us through others to remind us why we do the work we do and not to forget where we came from. With the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant, I feel like this is Mars and Scorpio. Mars energy is our fuel, our motivation, our action on how we want to move in this reality, right? Your gifts or what you're gifted at is your motivator. And I feel that your goal is to ascend to a higher level. Continue to light the path and help others to wake up in this world that's asleep. You are much needed. For those recently that just went through a spiritual awakening or the process of awakening, you need to pay attention to your dreams more. Write them down. A lot of signs, messages, guidance come through dreams. And looking at the Queen of Swords, which is Libra energy or air energy, it's about speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. But the truth can sound abrasive sometimes because people can't handle it. And if someone tries to be confrontational and negative, rather than letting your ego get in the way, try to prove that you're right, just let it be. The universe will find a way to get the message across to them in some other method. We don't want to exert unnecessary energy. I know it's hard at times because we're all humans with personalities and it can get to us, but we're elevating and ascending over here, right? And remember, you're a vessel to deliver the messages, and people accepting it or not is on them. You're just doing your job. Okay, so I have to end your reading with a love message. With the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Lovers. Yeah. What do you see over here, Scorpio? Imagine meeting someone who has spiritual gifts like you, Scorpio. I call that a spiritual power duo. Dynamic duo is what comes to mind. That would be awesome, right? Think of a question in your mind that you're pondering over about the potential person of interest. Are you ready? The answer is yes, with the Lovers card here. You probably already knew the answer. I'm just confirming it. Okay, Scorpio, thanks so much for tuning in. Till next time, take care.